Hello friends, here myself Prem Kaur and I have prepared one more slides on the SAP process. This time I am going to show you the withholding tax process manual, how it is being processed in SAP. So for that I will show you some slides over here. Just be with me to enjoy this session. Let's start. So the first you need to understand about the withholding tax process. The withholding tax is nothing but the tax deduction at source which need to be submitted to the income tax for the section 194 CHIJ, basically deducted in the company and need to be submitted to government via using the bank challan process. So let's see how it is being covered in SAP. The first step is to post the vendor invoice first by using the transaction code FB60. Here we can see the lots of line items. This is the SAP FI document where we have one dummy vendor created for this demo purpose. The invoice amount of 1000 is being posted wherever we can see that deduction of TDS of 24 rupees is being deducted from the vendor part. After posting this document, we will go to the withholding tax process. For that, we need to run this transaction code J1INMIS in SAP and we need to fill all the parameters highlighted over here, and report selection will be continue as per the selection radio button. In step 3, first we need to create a remittance challan. Remittance challan means the tax which need to be paid to the government. For that, the TDS which has been deducted in vendor invoice, that need to be clear here. So for that, this remittance challan need to be created. Here the document will be created in backend. So you can see this is the remittance challan for the section 194C. These are the CA, CB and CC are the codes which is being liable for this withholding tax. In a step 3, we need to create a bank challan update. After this remittance challan, the bank challan need to be created and that need to be updated in the system, because government only accept the bank challan details. Whatever you have submitted the tax, that need to be submitted to government via bank challans. So for that, this accounting document has been created and the tax amount will be cleared. This is the document which has been created during the bank challan update. We can see the TDS is now debited. Earlier in invoice it was being credited, so that has been cleared and the SB account accordingly has been created, and this challan will go to deposited to government. Here is the certificate printing which we need to give to the vendor. So by using the same transaction, we can print this certificate. This is the certificate screen. This is the preview only, which has been captured for this demo purpose. So this is Form 16A, which need to be given to the vendor. All the relevant informations are coming over here. We can see the line item detail where bank details are also bank BSR code, the tax deposited amount is also showing over here. These all information relevant to the TDS are coming. So this is the summary of the TDS challan, where the bank name, amount, date, for which section it is being paid, all are here. So, and to whom it is being paid, from which account, vendor account this has been debited, that vendor name is also appearing here. So that's all about this process to be covered in SAP. Thanks